Hello everyone, I'm going to be going over the May paycheck budget from the previous period real quick before I hop into today's paycheck budget, which is also pretty. This thing just ended up being a mess, but I thought about rewriting it just so it's pretty and realized that that's not good. I mean, I don't have to, and this is real life. So since I'm doing budget reviews before my actual paycheck budgets, you'll just see the real life. So Penny did color down here, and I covered it up with stickers. And then we had a few categories where we overspent, and then some things that we didn't do. So I'll run through those real quick. I did bring in $150 in extra income, so that was good. I impulsed $30 in Robinhood purchases, which is investing, so that's okay. I'm not like upset about it. The new tags for our car are going to get rolled over to this paycheck because didn't get them. I got super anxious this week about going back out to work and stuff, so I just kind of like couldn't function almost, and I did not go do that. Related probably is I did not track our expenses, so we went way over in our food slash household slash eating out category. We have started like going to restaurants, not going, but like getting takeout and stuff, and we had to replenish a few things for our household, and also we are out of our stockpile stuff. So it's kind of like, we just spent way too much and I didn't track it. So we went $171 over food. We did spend under in gas, $13. So that was good. Our personal money was normal. Miscellaneous category just literally went all to paying off this. So did the buffer. Okay, and then our laundry room, which is just a hot mess of a project. We spent $136 extra. We spent $386 instead of $250. This actually includes some stuff that we're gonna take back. So that number is going to be smaller, but the stuff we take back will just roll over into the next paycheck so that what we spend is a little bit less. So with spending less in some categories and not doing my tags and earning money, we did end up being just $7 over budget. So that just kind of ate into our checking account buffer that we keep. And now we're moving on. So we're moving on to this paycheck budget, which is so pretty. And I'm hoping that we stick a little bit closer so it's not just a hot mess like the last one. For this paycheck, we are expecting $2,621 salary. I'm going to pay myself from this business $200, and then I'm expecting to maybe make $100 extra with just some stuff on the side. So $2,921 for our extra income. And with that, we do have a lot of bills this time. So a lot of it's going toward bills and just living expenses. So we don't have a ton in the pay yourself first category. I am going to contribute each week to my Roth IRA, $50. Then I am using M1 Finance for a specific goal that I'm kind of set on using because my portfolio there is doing really well. And I like what I've chosen over some of the other apps I've been trying. So I think I'm gonna stick with that and do $20 in there. Robinhood, I was not gonna put anything in there because I do get a lot of free stocks because you guys sign up, which is amazing. But I do wanna contribute my own money and just have that there for when I want to impulse. Next, my daughter's 529 plan, $25, so we are gonna contribute to that. So the total for all of this stuff is $165. You'll notice that there's no debt payment here, and that is because I'm still waiting for the refinance stuff to go through. And if I pay anything on my current loan, they just refund it to me. So I was trying to wait and hold off to pay it once it goes through, but I don't know. That whole thing is just, it's a waiting game. So sinking funds, we do need to save for our car insurance. We pay that every 6 months now. So $75 for that. And then I am restarting our car repair fund. So anything like oil changes and stuff will come from that. So $25 for that. And subscribe and save, which we do for household products, which we honestly should not be buying at store and on Amazon. So I need to really sit down and think about what we're doing with that. But we did like having stuff come to the house during quarantine. So that was convenient until we ran out of things. So I just need to plan that better, but I am gonna put $50 into that. And then Christmas, we're gonna start saving again for that, $25. Our dogs need to go to the vet. That is one of our to-do items. So that is gonna be $50 into their sinking fund, and they have $300 or $400 in there. So they will be hopefully covered, the vet visit and any medicine they need. Next, we are going to the mortgage. So $647 to finish out the payment, and then I need to send that, physically send it with a check to the mortgage company because I'm not set up for online payments for our new mortgage, and it is due on, 6/1. So I need to send that off actually probably today and make sure it gets there on time. So our utility bill is $157 for the month, which is great. That's a lot lower than $200, which is what we normally kind of budget and plan for. Then our internet bill is $72. I need to like look at that closely because sometimes it's 72 and sometimes it's 70, and that's real confusing. So I'm not sure why it switches between those two, but I did check and it said $72. So I need to like look at the fine print on that one. And then our security bill for our security system at home is $25 for monthly monitoring. I have a therapy appointment for $130, which hopefully will help with the anxiety stuff that caused last paycheck budget to be such a mess. Then my husband has a doctor appointment, so a copay, and then prescriptions for 2 prescriptions, like $35 is I think that's the exact cost because we have a 25 and then a 10. So, and car tags, which we've been putting off, well, I've been putting off getting, and ours are expired, but they should still be okay because of quarantine. So $145, we need to get car tags this week because going back to work and gonna drive that car, so $145. And then the gym membership, $150 for that. On 6/1, I have been going to the gym already, so that is one thing I have been using, and that's been good. Okay, I am budgeting a little bit more for food, so $300, that's $150 a week instead of $125, which was what we were doing. And then gas expenses, $100 instead of $75. We filled up twice in the last 2 weeks, but if I'm going to be driving to work, it's going to be more, so $100 for that. My husband gets $100 in personal money, I get $50, and then I'm putting a $25 miscellaneous kind of buffer in there. I put $300 for our laundry room just to finish it out. I know this says laundry, but it's laundry room. We are redoing our laundry room and we found a leak in there, and so we're redoing not only the like we had to put in new pipe and stuff, but we're like gonna paint and build a folding table and a lot of like just design stuff that we wanted to do and we've been putting off. So $300 for that, then giving $200, and we need to deal with some of our bug and ant issues, and so we got a quote for I think $70. My husband will correct me if that ends up being not the quote we go with, but I know one of them is $70, so this actual may be different on that. But everything is so beautiful and like perfectly lined out for now. So I will definitely update this if it changes, which of course it probably will, especially variable expenses. I may end up adding a budgeted and actual column to these. I wasn't doing that because usually these are like exact amounts, but clearly sometimes I just go off and change what I actually do. So I might rework this little budget sheet for myself and see how I feel about doing it this way on all these other categories. I know some people have asked me for that and I haven't done it, so sorry. Probably could use way less space on the date category and then put budgeted and actual. So that would probably work out well for me on the times where things get all changed up and different. So this is our paycheck budget for the end of May through 6/4. My husband gets paid on 6/5, so that's kind of how we do our paychecks. We don't start our month right on the 1st like some people do. We just kind of go on our first paycheck to the last paycheck. So our monthly dates start a little bit later than the actual 1st because neither one of us gets paid on the 1st. So that's this paycheck budget. Thanks for watching, guys.